Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Mattel doll news to talk about. From a apparent collaboration between KATSEYE, the girl group, and Monster High, we have information of Rochelle and Robecca returning in 2026 with brand new collector dolls. Information on the new Real Drama restock release. We have a first look at the new Mycene Wave 2 dolls and more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, starting off here with our first real-life unboxed look at the new upcoming holiday Dia de los Muertos Skelita 2025 doll. This was shared by Cleo's Nile, and honestly, I'm not sure how the original seller got this doll in person, but basically Cleo's Nile found a listing of her where it was really just her with the ripped cardboard that she's obviously attached to, and no box, no nothing else. And I guess it's how Cleo's Nile got her, but it's really so bizarre, how the listing ended up the way it is, and how she was just unboxed already with, again, no packaging, just she's on her little cardboard, and that's it. And I guess Cleo's Nile got her this way, and now we have, well, at least we do have unboxed pictures, but still very bizarre, because she's supposed to release this fall, just in time for Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, obviously, and this is the third Skelita doll, that they've done in this theme. So it's kind of fun how every year they've really tried to outdo themselves, and I think with this year's holiday Skelita doll, she definitely looks the most interesting one out of all of them so far. She just looks the most inspired by the heritage, by the cultural references and Easter eggs and details, and just the fabrics used here actually look like really nice quality. She has a unique headpiece. The makeup is very intricate and unique as well, and her hair looks really nice. I think she's probably the best one out of all these Skelita holiday dolls that we've had so far. But which one is your favorite? And yeah, again, officially she is supposed to drop in fall. Not sure how the original seller got their hands on this Skelita doll, and also why she had no box. She was just, again, on the cardboard insert, and that's it, nothing else. Really questionable listing, but yeah, weird. And let's see when she gets officially released. Next up, it seems that Rochelle and Robecca are officially coming back to Monster High in 2026, as user Osmain contacted Mattel Australia, and the reply is verified, and basically they kind of hinted that next year we would be getting some kind of collector dolls for Rochelle and Robecca, but it wasn't really specified if these were collector dolls or if these were G3 collector dolls, or just in general, these characters would be returning to the Monster High scene. It's not clear. Obviously, we don't have details, but I mean, this is a official reply from Mattel Australia, so I think it's officially safe to say that Rochelle and Robecca are coming back sometime next year. In what shape or form, G3, G1, collector, playline, is not really clear, but I mean, this is enough for me. I'm just already excited, because obviously we've had so many other characters returning to G3, and also in G1's collector, we've had many characters get their, collector debut, like Venus, and now finally Rochelle and Robecca are returning as well. I mean, Rochelle already had a collector doll, she had the Fang Vote doll, right? I keep forgetting about her, but yeah, she happened. So she already came back, but if it's for G3, that would be really exciting. And for Robecca, if Robecca gets a G1 collector treatment, that would be very exciting as well. But what do you hope to see from Rochelle and Robecca? What do you want to see them do if it's G3, G1? Nonetheless, they're coming sometime next year. It's just now a matter of waiting and seeing what happens. Moving on, we finally have some official information here for the Real Drama re-release on Mattel Creations. So we now know that for fan club members only, we're going to be getting a UK and Germany Mattel Creations website release on July 21st, and a global fan club member exclusive release happening on August 29th. There's no information on when the public release will be. I guess it will be between July and August that the Real Drama dolls will be available to non-members on Mattel Creations, hopefully, because they really only specify here the fan club membership open, windows for members to get them early, obviously, but what what about the rest of us? Like, I don't have a membership, and will I be getting one just to get the real drama dolls? I don't know, but it would be nice to know, like, when they will be officially dropping, also just to retailers and just, Amazon, because they do specify that, the dolls will be available at retailers as well, but they don't specify like which retailers, like Amazon or Target or etc. Or Smith's Toys, because I'm pretty sure I have seen the listings for Real Drama on Smith's Toys, but then they disappeared again. So these dolls will be definitely available on other retailers, and they're not Mattel Creations exclusive. It's just kind of weird that, again, they don't really specify like what the release will be for non-members. But anyway, they also kind of make it a point to specify that for UK and Germany fan club members, apparently only a couple of dolls will be available from retailers. So what, like no Cleo, no Draculaura? That seems really like much of a disadvantage. Like, why would they only release certain dolls to UK and Germany members? Like, that makes no sense to me. like what? Why? Okay. Anyway, I think eventually all 5 dolls should be available, like, to everyone, and also in different retailers. It's just a matter of time. Honestly, also, hopefully they have enough stock, because last time it went horribly, remember? So hopefully this time it goes better, and we have enough stock, and there's not going to be any shortage or any kind of drama like last time. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Again, July 21st for UK and Germany members, and then August 29th for global, members, I guess, on Mattel Creations. And we don't know when the drop will be for non-members, but I guess we'll have to stay tuned and wait. I'm pretty sure, like, by fall, they should be officially released, yeah. But I guess, yeah, let's wait and see. Who's your favorite? Because I think for me, Cleo's really nice. I don't have any. I really want to get all 5, but like, again, like, I'm not a member. Do I have to get a membership to even have a chance of getting any? I'm just, yeah. It kind of feels like messy. Like, speaking of August, remember that on August 7th, on Thursday, we're getting a Monster High drop on Mattel Creations. It's probably going to be a Selector release, the Us 2-pack, or it could be Corpse Bride, because yes, apparently we do have information from a other retailer that apparently by the end of August she should be coming in stock. But again, that's a third-party retailer, not officially Mattel Creations, so it's not really official when Corpse Bride Selector will be dropping, but I'm pretty sure like by the end of August, or yeah, like one of those release dates, yeah, it should be hers, because like she leaked a while ago. If not September, like I think August, September, she will be dropping officially. But okay, yeah. Next, yes, is KATSEYE, the girl group, collaborating with Monster High? ? Yes. So basically, the story goes that at The Doll with Dolls on Instagram found this clip from a podcast from where apparently a Mattel Monster High designer is talking about how there's going to be a collaboration between KATSEYE and Monster High, and where they're going to be wearing some of the outfits that he designed. So that's all we really know officially. It could be that really only KATSEYE, the actual performers, will be only singing like the new soundtrack, like the new theme song for Monster High, like the fight song, which, by the way, the fight song has had an anniversary, I believe, of 10 years or so, which is insane. So maybe to celebrate the anniversary of the fight song, maybe Mattel and Monster High thought they should bring in KATSEYE to re-record the song and have it released once again in their own version. Or it could be a doll collaboration, which, yeah, I mean, honestly, like either way, it seems like just as likely. I think it's more likely if KATSEYE was brought in to re-record the original fight song, then it is likely that they would have actual like doll collaboration, I'm not sure. This is really vague. We don't know the name of the Monster High designer who was on the podcast, or like, again, like what the person said could be taken out of context, or it could be referring to something else. Like, I really don't know. So let's just, take it with a grain of salt. Like, if this is actually happening, a Monster High KATSEYE collaboration, if it is happening, is it going to be like a doll collaboration, or just something as simple as KATSEYE performing, re-recording the fight song in their own take. That could be, I think that's more likely, because they perform, obviously, they are a girl group band, and they're very popular right now. They've released many singles that have done very well on the charts. So I think that's more likely than it is that they're going to get like full on like a doll collection collaboration. I'm not sure if that's, very plausible, but either way, very exciting, Monster High collaborating with KATSEYE. And apparently Monster High also posted and then deleted these pictures from their Instagram account, and that is definitely weird. I mean, the pictures themselves are nothing really too exciting. Like, it's just a skelette icon with, in some cases, the safety pin being like attached to the bow or something. And some people have mentioned that, maybe the safety pin could be a reference to KATSEYE. Okay, I really don't know. I don't know KATSEYE enough as a girl group band. I'm not a huge fan. I've heard their songs, but I don't know the lore of KATSEYE or Monster High, like connected to them like that. Like, how is the safety pin connecting them as, I don't know, as a collaboration? I have no idea. Maybe it's just as simple as they just wanted to refresh the skelette icon with a safety pin. It could just be something as simple as that. It could have nothing to do with KATSEYE at all. But I think what gets people wondering is the fact that they deleted these pictures. I think that's where it becomes curious, to say the least. Like, why would they delete the pictures? Like, these are really nothing too exciting or nothing too like juicy, like these are just a skelette icon and like safety pin images. Like, these are nothing too interesting to say about. Like, so it's definitely weird how these got taken down. Okay, anyway, like, I guess again, really just time will tell, like, if any of this has anything to do with a potential KATSEYE and Monster High collaboration, and if there is a collaboration between those two entities, then like, what will it be? And lastly, most excitingly, at least for me, we have finally full-on images of the new upcoming MyScene Wave 2 dolls, including Jey and No Lee. So let's get into each individually. Okay, starting off with No Lee. I think she looks amazing. She's so cute. Her fabric bag is actually already attached to her. That's why she's not holding anything in her other hand. Like previously with the other MyScene dolls, they all are holding their bag and their pair of sunglasses, but because she's already wearing her little pouch bag, that's why she's like, it looks like she comes with less, but in reality it's just because she's already, you already have the pouch bag around her waist, which I do wonder like what she looks like without the bag around her waist, because it is fabric, which is really nice. It doesn't open, I don't think so, but it does look really nice. And the rest of her outfit is like mainly blues and reds with the bomber jacket, the shirt. It looks really nice and sporty. We have the number 3 on the front. We have a little MyScene logo as well on these shirts. We have for her some sunglasses in like a violet almost shade. Looks really nice. Her face grading is unique because she is of Asian descent, I believe, so that's why for her specifically the eyes look different. They're a different eye shape completely. That's really nice to see. I think it looks good on her. And then she has pigtails, little like red cherry looking hair accessories. Her bucket hat is really adorable. It's fabric, which is yay, amazing. Yay, Mattel, you can do something right when you want to. And then her shoes are these like really nice casual like sneaker looking platforms, and then she's also wearing these like leg warmers that look like socks, but I think they're supposed to be leg warmers, or they're supposed to look like socks. Either way, they look really nice, and I think she's really cute. I like her a lot, but definitely not as much as Jey. Or is it pronounced Jey? I'm not really sure, but I think she got introduced in the Jamin and Jamaica movie line, right? So I think that's when she first made her debut. I'm not really sure if she's one of the more well-known or perhaps obscure MyScene characters. But anyway, I'm really glad that they got her here because she looks amazing. I love her flared out pants. They're really wide-legged. I love the print. It's just so Y2K. I love the colors used for her entire color palette. The shoes are really nice, and she also has her fabric bag, which has a nice print, also with the Barbie logo. Again, very nostalgia heavy for me personally because of the Barbie logo. It's just so nice. It brings you back. And then for her coat, it's like a cropped like vinyl looking jacket, which by the way, I thought like, oh no, it's like a vinyl material, you're not going to be able to pose her as well, but then I remembered these MyScene dolls don't have any joints on the elbows anyway, so it's like it doesn't really matter anyway. So it's more for like the look, which I think it does look really nice. And then her shirt is like tied in the front. We even have a little like waist chain, which like that is really fun. That's a really good detail. She even has these braids and like a little flower accessory in her hair. I think she's just so stunning. I love her so much. She's my favorite and I cannot wait to get her. By the way, these two will be dropping on Mattel Creations on July 17th for around $50 US. But then of course they will also be dropping everywhere else eventually on other major retailers and online. So these are not going to be exclusive to Mattel Creations, just like with the first wave. They're just dropping first on the website and then after that they're going to be available on Amazon and other retailers. So yeah, I think the price is probably going to be the same, which is, you know, understandable. It probably maybe a little bit higher because of tariffs and whatever, but I think they're still really worth it. And I love both of them. They're so cute and they fit in really well with the other three dolls. But who's your favorite? But those all of the Mattel doll news we had for today, from Monster High collaborating with KATSEYE to Real Drama release dates announced. We have first look at Wave 2 Mycene dolls and more. What did you think? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. There's a couple of perks as well if you're interested, and of course so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.